It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the New York Mets have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball and towing the slab, Taijuan Walker. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
First pitch, 135.
Kicks and fires. Follow a foul. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Back there. And gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, you gotta love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Luis Arraez stands in with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Liner snagged it first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. You had a guy that had a big showing last season, Luis Arraez.
Boogie ended up hitting over 320 last year. I mean, 320, that's just another level. I mean, 300 is a goal that every guy has, but 320 is just comfortable in that range. And catch this. He told me he thinks he can do even better this season. Crazy.
One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. So here in the 3 spot, Chris. One gone, runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Raced into left. That's a base hit. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. There's a swing and a drop. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
And Jack Peterson stands in. This one smoked on its way They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with Skenes.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
One down. Here's Chuck Nasty. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The catcher, Parada.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Cal Quantrill takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Kevin Parada. That's a laser base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting none. The third
Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. And there's a foul ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Quantrill back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. It's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now a chance for Luis Arias. Line, and that's a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they now lead by 9.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Juan Soto now. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Juan Soto goes deep. They are unloading here, their 5th homer of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0.
low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Sanchez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Well struck right field. And out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0.
He wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos moves on it. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
The batter, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jock Peterson. Base is full, 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He swings and fouls one off. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. And that's the strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Phillies leave him loaded. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one.
Four. Take your base. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. First base.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
The shortstop.
That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Turner is out, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. Mets out in front, 13-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Sanchez back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Arias, multi-time All-Star.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ellie De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Towards right center. That's well struck. Rojas going back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 14-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter. It's a great time to be aggressive and let him fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him. But now he's got to find a way to reset.
Luis Arias up now for the Mets. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So man aboard. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 16-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job.
The left-hander on now, Gregory Soto.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a strike in there. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Swung on, belted. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 17-2.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Well, he really crushed that thing down. Everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Snag and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going, gone. It just got out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 19-2.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Charlie Blackmon. That one ripped right center field. High bounce goes over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Kevin Parada. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's out to center field. Dives! What a play! Runner tags at second, and it throws offline, safe at third.
It takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
So up next for New York, Patrick Wisdom. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. It's a bomb. He muscles that one out the opposite way. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 21-2.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Slope to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 22-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And stepping in for New York, Luis Arias. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now back to right field,
And now it's Juan Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if he did.
It has the distance gone. He'll touch them all. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 23-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Mets. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that is gone. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 24-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Mets. Out to center. Rojas on the move. Brings it in for the third out. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. 7th inning stretch time. The Mets lead this one 24-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on.
Trey Turner down. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And down on strikes, and there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Stop at second. Marsh over at first with 1 away. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 1 out. And ball 1.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. Steps on the bag for the force. Out number 3. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Jock Peterson. The pitch. Water to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 25-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Charlie Blackmon getting ready to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. He hammers one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 26-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Alvarado.
Kevin Parada now at the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Slice to right. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 16.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Get out of town. He sends it out of here. Their third home run of the inning. It's 27-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz up now for the Mets. On a line base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman.
Luis Arias up now for the Mets. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batters. The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Now pitching for New York. Number 33. Smith.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the Mets DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now that's smacked to right center. Rojas makes the catch. And that. And we're back. All set. To the bottom of the.
3. You're out. 3.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
So this one got a little out of hand. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. First pitch coming your way next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Albuquerque Isotopes.
just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Chase Dolander. Well, it's pretty clear from the numbers just how good he's been. An unbelievable performance so far this season with an ERA below 1. Maybe you see that from a really dominant reliever, but from a starter? That's absurd. With ERA, some of it's out of your control, but he's not relying on just luck. Fans should be excited to see him work in this one. A 7-5 final score in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
For the Chihuahuas, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They led 14 runners on base.